Hi, I'm Clay from Foraging the 50, and I'm standing here in Indiana today doing a little bit of scouting of this plant here called the Bradford pear. This one's scientific name is Pyrus calleryana, and it is an invasive species all across the lower portions of Indiana, Ohio, all over Illinois, and much of the Midwest. This plant came from China and Vietnam, and it's got little tiny inedible pears that only soften up once a frost happens. And that softening occurs, the birds eat them in mass, they spread them all over the place, and it is an invasive species. Now, the good thing about this plant is that you can cut the entire top of it off and graft a good tasting variety onto it. So that's one way that we could deal with the problem of the Bradford pear. The other thing is that pear wood is some of the best wood for wood carving and woodworking out there. It's highly prized. So what we can do to take care of these species in our landscape from taking over everything and dominating is to encourage people to start carving with this wood, and then maybe even grafting on edible varieties onto it so that the little tiny pears don't spread. It's very easy to identify this tree. As you drive down most highways in Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, you'll see these springtime. Today is a beautiful April day. It's sunny outside. These have the typical rose family flower structure. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals. There's some little tiny sepals on the backside here, and then what will happen is, as with all the rose family members, this becomes the butt of what will be the fruit. So if you see these species, make sure you do your part and help out in the foraging world by discouraging the spread of this tiny fruit.